This is Steve and Melissa with Bridge Builder Marriage Ministry, and we're here in beautiful Garden of the Gods Park in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
And we just wanted to talk to you about something that we think is a vital part of marriage. We've just spent the last 4 days, just the two of us, getting away and just taking some time to relax. We haven't worked since we've been on vacation, which is really good for us.
Which is why it's vacation and not work.
Yes, and we just really want to talk about that, how beneficial that is for your family and how beneficial that is for your marriage even.
Jesus, even himself, took time to get away and pray. And we did ourselves took some time to get away for refreshing and re-energizing so we can go back and give our best to our jobs, our families, and to each other.
And you know what? A lot of couples really struggle with the concept of leaving their children and going on a vacation, just the two of them. But you know what? Stephen and I have sort of reached the empty nester section of our life. And you know what? We really honestly believe that it is important, regardless of the age of your children, to take some time for just the couple. Because you know what? We've discovered, hey, it's just me and Steve now. And I still want to hang out with my favorite fella, and I still want to know who he is and have a really healthy relationship, because my kids are gone, our kids are gone, and you know, it's just us.
And what's happened is now that the focus of raising a family is gone, we have to really focus on being the best husband and wife to each other. And getting away, just the two of us, gives us the opportunity to really invest and strengthen the connections and the bonds between the two of us.
But here's the truth. If we had waited until we were empty nesters to really invest in the bonds between the two of us and to really strengthen our relationship, we would have maybe gotten to this point and said, like, hey, who are you? Like, who's this fella I have to hang out with the rest of my life? We don't have anything in common. And yet we have tons of things in common because we have done just this.
And we strongly recommend that regardless of how many kids you have or what stage of life they're at, that you carve out some time for the two of you to get away.
One of the other things that we would encourage you to do is maybe take this time when you get away, just the two of you, to create a vision for your marriage, for your family. Maybe you do it annually and you create a family and marriage vision for that year, because that is a super important thing. If you don't know where you're going, how will you know when you get there?
And when you take the time to do a vision, what it does is when you go back to work, you know what you're working for and what are the best things that are going to advance the vision that you just spent the weekend or the 4 days getting prepared.
And you know what? Just like Nehemiah, when he was rebuilding the walls of the city, one of the things that he would tell people who came by to be a distraction and to discourage him is he would always say, I'm doing a great work and I cannot come down. And he knew that he was doing the great work because he had a vision for what he was doing. And so it's important. Having a vision for your marriage also gives you a great way to really know what you can eliminate from your life, what doesn't fit into the puzzle pieces of the picture you're creating, and it's easy to say, hey, listen, I'm doing a great work and I can't come down, and I don't have to be distracted by things that don't fit into the vision. But if you've never written a vision for your family or for your marriage, you wouldn't know the wrong pieces from the right ones sometimes.
So take some time, get away, build a vision, write it down, and then live it out.
And again, don't forget to just take some time away to do nothing with your spouse. Invest in each other without any kind of work restrictions or family or anything like that, just the two of you. Invest in your marriage and make it great. Your marriage is going to last a long, long time, and you want it to be fun, and you want it to be healthy, and you want it to be worth the time you're investing. So have a great day, and thanks for hanging out with us. If you need help with your marriage, contact us at bridgebuildermm.org. We would love to hear from you, and from the beautiful Garden of the Gods here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Thanks for hanging out.
Until next time.